90% of men never discuss their deepest fears. Okay, I'll get to it. Do men care about their diets? Is it correct that they are concerned about their relationships? Is it even possible for men to keep secrets? No way. Many women would respond in this manner. They appear to be powerful and decisive. This, however, is just another stereotype. That is why we are going to tell you about 12 things that most men are concerned about. Counting down from number 12. What their body appears to be. Women are taught from a young age that their body should be perfect. They constantly believe that they should work out frequently and follow a strict diet. We don't know where these stereotypes come from. We do know, however, that there is no such thing for men. However, this does not imply that they are unconcerned about their physical appearance, or in comparison to well-built men in magazines. Why else would men spend so much time in the gym? They try to improve their appearance in order to compete with other men. The worst nightmare is someone mentioning their beer belly. To avoid it, men are prepared for anything, including exercise, rather than watching football while drinking a bottle of beer. Number 11. Financial situation. One of the most common things that keep men awake at night is money. Men are taught from an early age that they are expected to be breadwinners. Otherwise, they do not deserve to be referred to as men. That is why many men grow up fearful of starting a relationship, because they believe that the most important factor is how much money they make. Guys, it's simply not true. It's not the money that attracts women. Yes, wealth can enhance a man's attractiveness, but care and attention are more important for ladies. And if you're dating a woman who is only interested in money, she's not worth your time. Their height is number 10. How can a man not be concerned that one of the main characteristics of an ideal man is height, so a short guy cannot be ideal by definition? Of course, this is not true. Women do not fall in love with tall men simply because they are tall. Maybe they're just more confident than you are, but if you're a short guy, don't despair. Size doesn't matter unless it's about the size of your heart, regardless of how corny that sounds. What did you expect me to say? Number 9. Sex is terrible. What if you tell him he's only good in bed? What a shame if all of your ex-partners were far superior to him. And he's a disaster, so this could be a difficult problem to solve. If you never talk about it, make it a regular topic of conversation. Which it is. Once you make him more confident, you will notice that the sex improves significantly. Number 8. Other men can be a threat. When men are jealous, it is not always as obvious as when women are jealous. However, it harms their self-esteem just as much as it does your boyfriend's. Absolutely not at all. When you occasionally tell him about a male colleague with a great sense of humor, he shows signs of concern. Girls, don't let this confident mass fool you. He's worried as hell and compares himself to others. Don't let fear and doubt take root in yourself or your potential competitor. Be extremely damaging to your relationship if you feel the need to talk. Ask him to express his feelings, and assure him that there is no danger whatsoever. 7. Your family hates him. You've heard all the jokes about in-law fathers and mothers. Men are concerned about your family's attitude toward you because they have the ability to easily influence you, so you may notice that your boyfriend begins to laugh a little harder than necessary at your father's jokes. Guys, if you've ever been in a situation like this video, if something like this happened to you, happens, do not be afraid to discuss the situation. Remember, talking helps to solve problems. Number 6. Little experience in relationships. We believe that movies are to blame. The image of a macho that is ingrained each man's head. That is why they are always attempting to look like they appear to be more experienced lovers than they actually are. They can even lie about the number of they had ex-girlfriends. In fact, they are equally terrified of doing so. Something is wrong with women. Support and candor will benefit both of you, as well as your companion. Feel more assured. Number 5. Hair. The hair on the body and on the head. Always a challenge for men. A small amount of hair on the body. If it does not appear macho enough. Is having too much hair scary or messy? The worst thing that can happen is that you will go bald. particularly for men who used to have. When this happens to people with long hair, they begin to panic. So they look for clinics and shampoos. Invest a lot of money in them. And if they do not assist, they are punished. Don't tell your boyfriend you're depressed. Simply tell them that you don't care. Small things like that. You love them whether they have hair or not. Diet number 4. I'm on a diet, and this is what men want. Frequently hear from women. However, how would you respond if a man said that some people believe? Although it may appear strange, men, they are also concerned about their bodies, concerning their health and the foods they consume. Eat, which is perfectly normal. Who doesn't want to live a long and healthy life? Life and stay in shape at the same time. It's just that men talk about it less frequently. If your partner is funny, don't make fun of him. He became concerned about his diet all of a sudden. It's wonderful that he cares that you'd like him. To maintain one's attractiveness. Thirdly, their relationship with their girlfriend. There have been numerous articles published in women's magazines about preserving relationships, but if men started discussing issues with their girlfriends or how much they earn, are concerned about them, it may appear strange, but is it because men are supposed to be stronger, brutal, and they should not be concerned? As insignificant as relationships appear, they want everything to be fine as it is, as much as you desire. So don't worry about it. Number 2. How many previous partners a girl had? If a woman has more than one partner prior to their meeting, he may feel compelled to compete. In addition to them, he may also be concerned that he lacks as much knowledge as you do. What you should do in this situation is explain to. He is aware of what has occurred in the past, is in the past, and he is now in your present. Your deliberate choice. Keep in mind that he has nothing to be concerned about. Keep that in mind as you tell him this. There is a slim chance that the man will succeed. Refuse to acknowledge that he is concerned. He'll say, "It's fine, I know you love me." Don't think that men aren't used to it, exposing their flaws. So you'll have to say whatever you want anyway. And the number 1 open emotional expression. Don't cry, you're a man. This is what most people think. Men are always hurting as children. Their parents wanted them to be strong, sufficient to safeguard their families. However, we believe that it is not a good idea. Like this video if you agree with what we've said so far. Men are afraid to reveal their true selves, which is terrible emotions. Everyone needs to let it all out now and then. Don't add fuel to the fire, and don't say anything that a man is expected to handle problems easily. Men owe no one anything, and if you happen to see your boyfriend crying, pretend you didn't notice anything if at all possible. If he is aware that you have observed him, discuss the issue with him. And don't try to hide the fact that he said yes. Women may be more emotional, but that does not mean men are not. If you enjoyed it, are there any other men fears that we haven't told you about? Tell us about it in the comments section below. Please share this video with your friends. Don't forget to click the subscribe button.